Government is now planning under President Mohammed's reset agenda to roll out this from kindergarten to junior high school. So
okay, so say be I fan say traffic ni nyanso right? It's me a blind man me what you say. Enti Miss Riska.
Nti unse edit 30 can.
Me what you say. Enti be a blind man Riska. I heard a couple of became.
Unse as edit 30 can we.
Yeah.
And education minister was making some revelation. Now I say almost done. Ghana are ready. Say or the AI, coding, and artificial intelligence. From kindergarten, I mean, coding no. Okay, level. So I go see SHS.
Arrived in the last decade to improve our digital education ecosystem and landscape. At least every Ghanaian student in a senior high school has access to a tablet. Embedded in it is the curriculum for the senior high school. Same was done for teachers. Government is now planning under President Mohammed's reset agenda to roll out this from kindergarten to junior high school, so that at that level, as I stated this morning, our curriculum review committee is completing its work only this Friday, and we are incorporating AI, coding, artificial intelligence, and electronics into basic foundational learning in order that we prepare them for a world of e-learning tomorrow.
It is our belief in e-learning Africa that Africa will rise by defining knowledge on its own terms. We hope to champion sovereignty in learning rooted in our languages, cultures, and realities, so that education reflects who we are. From fintech to farming, health to AI, our creativity must serve our people first. We must build a united learning system, a continental network of shared knowledge, harmonized standards, and collective strength. Together, we can transform silos into synergy and diversity into power. United governance is the backbone of united progress.
Wow. Well, are beautiful because currently, and AI are taking over the world. The open no AI. At the same time, you call the AI. And it's a Ghana for best here. Nancy, the communication minister, Grass, will really Ghana for me willing. So, Monsieur, all kinds of IT work, AI, as can be data analysis, cyber security, blah blah blah. Dinner 1 million coders, and it's a best start from Colamudi and Yabepa. Nana do go to Udaye, STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and then mathematics. And also, what the analysts say, Ghana, you ready? Say, I can code in AI now to say. Obedu senior high school diane okodu abetuma to STEM schools. John Dramani Mahama now say oba be expand more STEM schools in all parts of the country. I'm saying yeah, beautiful. But are we ready? Yeah, ready. Where a video of Ghana senior high school near why you walking stick there the blind said abaya so onante na obi anka no humpo a ebetumi da detecting them nyama kakra bi wo ho a ese omoye ka ho de. But way a lot of other guys are omoye certain things be because as a de nka ye kire ntema enka yehu ye se wakokra ne be afra buchire.
Okay, so say be I fan say traffic ni nyanso right? It's me a blind man me what you say. Enti Miss Riska.
Nti unse edit 30 can.
Me what you say. Enti be a blind man Riska. I heard a couple of became.
Unse as edit 30 can we.
Yeah.
Nti nkansu or form 1, nkansu or form 1.
Enti okay, yan come hu so bi wa na mo say. Cameraman, who twa there? Bro, nim ne twa me ye. Ti am fan say so wa na mo say this side. Hey, me fan no.
I say nkansu. Manita. Unse edit 13.
Wow.
Okay, edit 13 soon. Edit 13 soon.
Edit 13 so no for me run.
The edit 13 so or form 1.
We are very good. Challenge am sure what it. Oga chairman say ya can so ne pebe detect say so ah. But at the end so mo the CC form say and now be to page. Okay, so you the C form. Etia edran fe.
See, also,
Some say
13 so now sound in your pet, but on the sound the best sound. I'm part sound not the sound.
I am saying here, queen.
What the council
If you can't swim this one.
oh, what the sound not sound.
Say sound not sound.
I know who said detective, so I said detective.
Okay, so sound number who said detecting so and I said detecting objects. Okay. Yeah, where you queen. It's true, a detecting so a detecting objects for real. This Charlie Moya deal. How many pieces am I about?
You said yeah, but you didn't care about why the bad one thing. But I say you so say you know when you're for only blind person.
Blind person.
And you ever say the panafrosi and I say a near frau. I know who na the na sosi. You want sound by the vibration you be baba.
Okay.
E be vibrate am won say or feeling won say I go pima the na say so from one.
So Ray omo ti asem. So the near free I want to know.
And the you go so aye ho.
And mo ye on so the vibration you my bed. So I guess nka munye bi nka omo money afra no obi okra no aye confused. So munye bi nka omo money afra no ho nkwa okra enye dey emaye. Okay, so ade omaye ni. So Ray power bank when is because of the battery inside internet then. You use the power bank, you know. So the battery no one say we are not going to use the power bank anymore. Yeah, make sure much I say. Charlie, my idea disconnect no. Wow. So make me anything I hear Ray no. E do am me di
Okay.
Cause idea be last for long. Once we bet me ase. E bia obi ti asko bet me abu just like that. Ana ani nyina yes kasem. Okay, so Charlie yembo ni power bra chi ase what you say. Ray yankasa ye dem. Charlie dem de tire mu nyina guy Ray na ye. And we need help. You hear more at the Magai way, cause to be honest with you, and easy. Say small boy, SHS 3 student to be say SK4. Then himself was the SK4 and in a way, Monsamra near SK4. What I say, then in Pennyfo Bramco Tech L Apple, so TikTok, YouTube, baby. Yes, from me and Bonnie Power Bride, a chassis. Young guy, and our way radio.
Is that the AI coding? Ebagan ha. Na nkwala nketo be start yesu no ma pesere ukọ China etie ukọ India etie a ebe boye but e feasible ye man yi e possible manya the controversial man Bismarck but dina among for the friend na ga you see opeje say kakra na ye za onu betimi ahwe so ache so ama wo be say yes we shia o engineer and he said that STEM education engineering ka ho na engineering for years na omu create nema yi ebedomo suko on kire ye say Ghana no ye bibi sai beboa ono na ne field no Bisboni ciao
Oda
na over ready na be ya na
bi fi na me bai
fi
say yes June mo ore fi say June na me tia no me na ye June abakan say June mo June ya me dia be mu na na da me me pusi ana me dia da what ne ya me dia e o dia ba ni Nzabra ba
ewo bra
no sama se no
ena za we o ma mi won o fa wo pa
Tina me please no
o za
hit dey hit
Miss Bonnie
papa
wona wa ko hu school akosua ho ade na wo de na stem ma e nti ajejafo no che dem ma mo chiwe mpo no mo ba wo ye fortunate at that time now wo da so ye adwuma dada
sure
nti wunya the practical experience so wunya that good feeling no but some of your colleagues are na theory na
yeah
sa omo at that stage university obesua engineering but when your fundamentals no form sa omo na ohwe omo a say na no mkopi
papa yi na ya twa fa yebo
mo amunya practically na
o de tena practically ya started da bay
eno senior no
ya bongo kura wi na fe na ya ko share practical erinti eduaba ana se edua se swa na wo pruni na ana se o graft ana utimi ye so easily utimi twa obi ti na de akosi obi dia so na adwone omo na ba enyini wia na po abem na ehun nsem kan na yede ti ye nya ne fala asase na bia na mu result na wo mu hu process ti na wo kan sa but I think say this year my chance on it many agent home this particular stuff I also at this time around because STEM education it has been there since
but it was not that popular in our years.
I feel na you feel say AI has been there. Can't start to use AI and I mean say bro you be create AI who did it. But we've been sleeping on it and I feel na gaining grounds into you find I feel na how best can we also incorporate ourselves with it? So never AI be to me and the wild and the huge advantage of it. So I be say okay say well papa under this and everything is possible.
And this and everything is possible. But you see, why I will agree with most of the Ghanaians and they said, I know you have listened and I don't want you to have to show you.
Sure.
A school under tree. Now I'll say August channel AI. AI no in here digital equipment, right?
Yeah. I'm
on for that to classroom blog ni esi edura eni gate kra nti je won pon am 14 minutes na wo kwachi sa nipa no ko sa school no o da so blackboard
sure
nti ono wo ye den man AI e man sia
Max enye hu sa ho so what ni awo ya ase a kwan abefa so aye no nyede se open wo ho se wo be yenko a there will be a way out. I tell you, when I started coding sometimes it was not popular for you to get access to this software website development.
Yes.
When it comes to we started writing codes on plain sheets of paper without touching computer. Software and code now over Chiragu system ube who still site in Sumana you write it from your head on a plain sheet A4 paper. And sana yama who kind work with computer but I could persuade one class or could see
I don't know. Imagine who now yes sir.
Yes.
For instance, I had a guy since 2012. No, that's not since 2011. Now a cafe guy.
Sure.
Into a computer no. And I'm fortunate the boss no. A programmer.
Okay.
And order no. Into the order be or hitting them direct to a computer. I find I watch all there.
Yes.
And so now I go computer because na life raw. Into only nipa no ni. Ba ko be ko jaba.
Engineer say you will be to see so and January 20.
And I say yeah, look. I understand that AI have come to stay.
Yeah.
And most of the name currency is even moving to Bitcoin, crypto level.
Yeah.
And whether we like it or not, we have to think that direction.
Sure.
But I mean, when they say, unless you target Kumasi, Accra, Sunyani, like the big cities, where education is almost elevated, Accra.
Yeah.
I want to say, oh, the room has a okay. But it can't nationwide. Which enka me ban so hotel dura no so nya bia enka so nya bad
Sure.
but in terms of infrastructure level no I must say ye done in term no
Max ye nwane in term say na me start here na me build me point no ye started church or code paper so no ye nya computer ye trego so no we knew what we were inputting on the computer. Sure. It's now very easy for us dan say we kwa computer base we now knew what to do with the computer. Okay, and after that, yenya app be na no notepad. Normal notepad here and a hold the free paper so you call Note plus. What I say, as any be your software be a Dreamweaver. Papa, Dreamweaver no put the ni if see we and when chini papa nya mobilize in the template in the no answer why the website and how they suit in your person what in your person go so easy and so now this advanced AI platforms never just give it a prompt one was more populating but because the will no was there for us to learn no. When we had the added advantage we are far gone and it will ban word you know so oh pepanisi will be suya obetimi start from somewhere but the thing is a problem a national problem. Nti yen tibi ntu ano prekope.
Sure.
E be start fi baby. Send your STEM education by ya start o baby a nye baby a na wey. Atika kan kakra na abo say e be spread. But e manage say mo fa na mo di free ase no. Nti onyini no na woni.
Akola
no ba be pre.
Akola okay je oye my head my shoulder. Over that so.
Papa na akura 6 months ye de no school. Ye de no school no nko ye de.
Na se mo bubu mna ni na so.
And that's how
no system. Tell my guys here, I will let him go school. No good in us.
Omo busu say. Omo na be.
Because they say parents, both parents pay my good. Na ya so akola na go school 6 months. On kasa
e say akola na nya go school dia be. Ben for say ya soma akola say on kusumi na so. Na mu ko na ya so de na aboate akofro na. Ye ma na ho moje ntu no manimu. Ya de no be fie na edikura. Edura hye ne kuru. Ti say akola na nya go school na akola hye jesi. So when you say yes, the other bobo.
That's how go like any person we say yes. Papa na mama ya did
say na kono nko ye dey. Obe start. You see, sana China for year ya and you more developing. Sana Singapore year you more developing. Ti say akra no ye introduce you to these exposures. Bo say ono aka say be picking interest. No dey afa ho no dey enyini. It is ono coding no be fa. Onyini no coding ni ade foforo obe building expertise in
complex woman.
No.
Because mon penifo kra na no manyi na bia when we left and right
abofra so started so we are ye fa na 100 meters.
Okay,
ye dey so na ne dey na ma no enti ye be cascading it down ma obia so ne dey as you are advancing wo nyini no ne e upgrade ne ma till say you get up there and you get the full flair of it.
All right, I understand that, but then let's look at this way. Now you Ghana for STEM education for ni bia call Robo first.
Okay.
Now your country is China, USA,
sure,
UK. Omuna kan which in say about in terms of AI any whole robot building na far gone than us. And here more theoretical But the juniors team were the first in that year first competition. The senior high the senior team second. The first junior team nunya first, senior team nunya second. Without the practicals, we are almost doing fine.
Sure.
I don't know maintaining from STEM level. See more STEM schools. So that be I said Nipano from junior high school. Now so decided say okay, I want to go to a STEM school. I go STEM school. Me call ma more practicalities in Yejuma. Na yente theory so kakra. Say that bro for no na because I've seen China school akwala say 5 years na na ko omako workshop ya peja car no we omotati lusu book am say anyway there but was it practical but here there no e ba be kire yi e be wiere na say classroom there na nti e be wa say you understand the theory but you understand the practicals but same no there e ho no say you focus na more about practical more nti other than focus in practical no to more na say JSS me from JSS na I can decide me person go STEM school.
Also ye mpanyimfo mo di anim and they've been through the system before we came. They understand most of the things than we are. Just that yen so say a new crop of ideas we are exposed to.
Yes. Especially particular AI. Omo dey no more kan from working.
Yes.
But yeah,
sure.
But if you ask them, I've been used some before. Your big is born before computers.
And you know, maybe any chi me menya wo mu say adwen no kra ba yetim say we want to do this.
Okay.
So adwen nya ba say be ye no kwa de papa. If we want to do it, we will do it. It is easier said than done though.
Yes. And from political mouths.
Efo. Ne mo mimi fie ni say no maka no. Omo be ye. So omo be ye dia. Whichever way you best starting, let's embrace it.
According to the education minister, almost omo review omo yin is done. By this week, in the Sabeka report, they will start inculcating into schools.
So Kameko Hona say sorry.
Hey,
yes, because Maxi, yeah, the form of education we have been subjected to, a film of Abriminal, I can say, if it wouldn't take much of the problems in Ghana, it will be one of the major contributing factors to problems we have in Ghana.
Kind of education is saying.
You see. Young system of education exposed to say no was borrowed from the West.
And is this still not borrowed from the West?
Yes, I am telling you, say, as a principle, principles are universal, but the application of principles are both contextual, they are personal and geographical. Send our apply to suit one. So there was nothing wrong with we bringing down their structure of education, but their implementation was not geared to suit our land. That is why we are not achieving the result. So John D. Rockefeller, the first billionaire in US dollars, said he doesn't want a nation of thinkers. you want a nation of workers. That time, no, we're building industries in the factories. We will hear people to feed the industries. We don't have the industry, and we are creating more workers.
Where are the workers?
Go to school, come and do what? Get good grades and get what?
Where?
And get job.
The
job are not there.
Good.
So we should rather change the energy into letting people think outside the box through STEM, so that we can create something.
Was that not the problem that we are still the same problem we are still repeating?
No.
Look.
From where I sit, no.
Wait for me.
Okay.
Now your education no almost structure now still almost structure now. And also the implementation now is wrong. Now because we should have more practicals than the theory.
Because we are a developing country, we need skill to tell our land.
Good. Now if you need skill to work,
we don't need theories and certificates and degrees.
Mostly when people mention education, the first thing that comes to everybody's mind is a classroom. But we leave the informal education at all. And also a very developing country, which we never focus on.
Sure.
So the carpentry, the construction workers, the the fashion designers.
Yeah.
Now still, you're developing. You're still developing country.
Yes.
The developed countries are thinking about AI.
Sure.
China building AI, or building the country navy. So the AI is here advancing to it.
Okay.
So we want to jump into their level of understanding in terms of AI. But are we going to even be able to apply it because we don't have the structures here?
Maxi, we are not jumping into it. AI is one of the greatest tools we can use to develop our country as of now. It is not like we are just jumping into it.
How?
You see, when we are mentioning STEM, there's another broader space called STEAM. They've added art, music, design, creation, content creation. About the STEM now so that we can cover everybody. Okay? Because no be any good at science, maths, engineering, technology. We'll be a creator, be a designer. So yeah, the also from STEM. So now we have STEM and we have STEAM. That's what you saying. So everybody is covered on this umbrella. But like I said, when China or Singapore decided to make a difference, it didn't happen overnight. They gave themselves years.
But they didn't learn what the leaders who were leading them were doing. They learned.
We are not learning anybody, like I said, AI has been with us.
AI has not been with us. I
mentioned my grandfather. Kantanka has been using AI.
Before Kantanka AI. Not China. No, is what have already been done.
Who told you?
There have not been one single product of Kantanka AI.
Drift your attention. After here, I will sit you.
No, I want you to know.
I will sit you down.
Anything away beyond. Now, with that being said, the Kantanka AI in be no about for some.
Sir,
sure. TV bonus now. How many Ghanaians bought it? How many Ghanaians bought it?
There been a more China from the Bremer Monto.
So that's my problem. My problem is the AI will bring certain products that the people here are not, they don't even understand it.
Okay.
And then number one. Number two, the people that you are creating right now who are going to learn the AI and all that stuff, do you have a job for them? Because see here, your university graduates are go for me unemployment association.
Okay.
You are creating certain skills that you don't even have the work for them here.
Okay.
In terms of say, I am focusing on creating the structures first. Where as an AI student, I have an AI job to do here.
Yeah.
So that I don't send that brain to the foreign country. We are just feeding them with workers.
Say limiting to AI in
coding.
Yes. Very broad. It's just to expansion the technology.
How many Ghanaian companies who purchase any robotic product?
Maxi, what we should look at is that as we are promulgating STEM and STEAM, the above one is acting differently from we used to do.
Sure, I like that one.
And that will let people think outside the box to create things for themselves, because you realize after your education, there's nowhere to absorb you. So whilst you are still in school, you should find yourself. I think one of the things I've been saying this year is that our education, we are talking of we the main brother, the informal, the formal, the non-formal, no? We to inchimna ubo urema. Your personal education that everybody's supposed to have. Your professional education. Your spiritual education. Your academic education, now your board education, so and obia universal. Or just your financial education. When you are exposed to this, Papa, you would never think of somebody opening a company to employ you. You would think differently. What I say, and sometimes I don't speak in favor of job. Because why do I go to the bakery to ask for a bread if I can own the bakery myself so that I can bake? Why should I go and work for somebody to pay me scanty money whilst I can have a blank check and write any figure I want on that blank check and go and withdraw?
Look, no, because when you have that opportunity, I know what to but in
opportunity now make they say you're very exposed to these forms of education.
All these forms of education, our boss now, the academic education used to cover all. Really, the RME will give you the religious part, that the spiritual part that you want. It gets you into it. No,
Maxi.
You have learned about finance in school. In school. Now, look, all of this is covered under the academic education.
Your people who went to do a PhD in MBA, how many businesses have they opened?
How many businesses have every Ghanaian person opened? A problem. That's what I'm saying.
So
never.
The problem is still there.
The problem is
we need expertise. We need to specialize in areas.
There are people who are creating business who have not been to classroom.
Sure.
Now those who have been to classroom are not creating business.
They know what those are in school don't know.
Good. No.
If you know better,
they don't know more than what those in school don't know.
Hello. I am not saying
they only know, option.
I am not saying they know than them. No. They know something different from what you have been taught in school.
No, you know something different than them. They also know something different than them because you have completed school. I would say, yes, say, Papa na one create eduman. How do you go school? Corner be penimpo. Now that's it. Your body as your body. Even your father wants you to be different from your own because he thinks that only a failure.
Because
even
he doesn't understand himself.
No, wait. So if you know you have this society where there's the people who are creating business cannot create big business because they don't have the added knowledge to create it. But Uberman almost has society in IT. IT now they call different level crampo. Advanced level. So who you say AI? No, AI no. Currently, AI no the advanced level. Ayo. Say see me boy. Any AI need advanced level. They to so no be man akuhunu. Papa. But I no cry. If you live in AI, mo universities. Your course be one month we AI. O me apply 2 million years mo nya adwuma.
Yeah.
Enti o sa the course of one ba. Okay, I need it.
The reason why we are not getting more graduates setting up facilities, companies, industries,
waiting for jobs
is because how they were trained. I can tell you on authority that about 70 to 80% of what we are being taught in school have expired. So by the time you graduate from school after 4 years, it doesn't function in the market. So now AI in but if you say AI no be kick it on or off their work or something. But so AI is not doing that.
Hello, AI. A lot of companies have sacked them workers.
They will sack you because you have not understood what the AI is coming to do. So that exposure now is helping us to understand what the AI is coming to do because whether you like it or yes, they are come to stay. In order not to kick you out, you should be abreast with it.
In the end, say, we should be abreast by the country no. On creating the we should have AI ni we are. Are we creating like a new employees for Abrofono? And as we are creating for ourselves.
Let me tell you.
Remove jobs. No, remove jobs.
Now remove job. What? They say working from home.
we have a say ma so. And Ghana anya benefit above we be a tax grows in because
Maxi, you better how no you better how solve problems in Ghana. See, the world will not pay you for nothing. This world will pay you because of the problem you are able to identify and solve. If you solve a local problem, you'll be paid with a local money. If you solve a national problem, you will pay nationally. If you solve a global problem, the global problem you solve, you'll be paid with a global currency. So I told you some time ago that we have 6 guys. The big 6, they started from Krabrimwo school or church. What I say, as we speak, all of them are out of the country. I can't make the holidays, like you know. I will not go and enslave myself. Excuse me. But the reason why I'm still in Ghana is that there are more problems in Ghana and in Africa at large. And the more problems you're able to touch on, the more worthy you become. Sure. So why do I go to a developed place that I cannot use this faculty to create anything new for them? Whilst there are vast of opportunities here, my people are suffering. Why don't I use the ingenuity God gave me to liberate my people? So, if we are getting people to think in this direction, we will not be thinking of teach me, create job. Teach me, create job. I want to own the bakery. We are breadwinners, but we don't own the bakeries. I want to own the bakery so that I can employ more AI. No, training more part-time. May as well be home.
There is also company.
Companies yes you go ahead.
For AI workers.
Maxi. When you bring an answer, you baby now.
You say to you. AI coding, artificial.
It is the best news I've heard this.
The best news.
I swear to God.
And the education minister Debano, Ghana, are you ready for it?
The maker say implementation ni beba nko what nya lip service.
Come on now, can it? Say almost are you ready? Ni team
me two chairman 3 million %.
In Ghana, are you ready for AI?
Whether we are ready or not, we should be ready. Because
whether we are ready or not ready, we should be ready.
Sure.
Because AI have come to stay. Eti Bisboni 99. Bisboni 99 enterprise.
Na de wa boni.
Controversial say ya.
Controversial.
Ne kasa ne yopo. Ono dia ono ane field ne bia ne. Eti wa chire mu as obia owo into the game. And AI coding. Ana your friend is saying artificial intelligence. Chairman, Ghana was it? You say you ready. We visit Ghana with school under trees, blackboard. Anyone can be. Your school quality me yen yama. Efe. To be Jesus nibidi and totoro bi koye car. We no. Chara haye obi koye ye nikanika bi na yam no. Just obi obet ma create be na me techiman. Akwa bi prage friends motoki bi watima ye bi also nya investors am Ghana chama wa brepa na science and math school a nya so mo do Harvard any Oxford so mo kosua de ba omo de omo nsan ye practicals no ai lalai odi ase enimo kra wo ye hiani ba nti ye nye ready because AI no abai e ba betena se Bisboni akane de ka wo de e tire me o comment section ase mini eye Maxi Billian mene Bisboni 99 enterprise. But in the company di aka ho. Me born nkwa ne di a maja ni nwa ba ko nti Bisboni 99 enterprise.
Come.
Electronic shop won.
Sure.
Ope phones wa obenya ope me dey me per rice cooker. Say be a guest ne ba mo cheda mbre 10 tempa na wura dem. Fato comment section na say subscribe like na share ema unua nsa enka bi. Ha naked truth Oldboga trends. Yakram. Bye bye.